Hello to you all. A picture worth 1,000 words. Did you hear that before? Can you visualize a time, event in your life where everything got wrong? Or on a positive note, that everything was just absolutely right? We remember events in life with pictures. Traumatic events, wonderful events, sometimes even dreams that coming back. Situation where we would like to have a wishful thinking or a better reality, or just an ongoing nightmare that keep going on. So today we're going to speak about forgiveness, just a fraction of it, but something that maybe can help you shift from one state to another. I started this conversation with you today about stating about a picture worth 1,000 words. In the field of hypnosis, psychotherapy, mindfulness, visualization, it's all about the vision, the picture. Not a dream, a picture. And that picture can mean so many things to so many different people, even in the same situation. And when we talk about forgiveness, we're talking about our ability to let go of something that keep hunting us from the past. And don't we all have history, right? Any person, you look outside, you're sitting somewhere, you're walking, every person, every living creature have history. Even stones have history. And how is your history serving you? Do you still have identity with that history? Is that history that had happened to you is still happening to you? So one tip for the weekend to help you sort the picture in your head is to start writing down the pictures that running in your head, the pictures, the times, the events, the places where that thing, that situation, that person did you wrong. And in that state that someone did you wrong, you are in a place of being influenced by that person. Things had happened to you. Things that had happened to me. I wouldn't be there otherwise, right? So if that had happened to you, are you still in the position of guilt, shame, blame? And you might be absolutely right. But then what? Many times in couple sessions, he did, she did, she did, he did, he did, she did, and we can go on and on and on with that. Kind of like journaling your problems. You can't produce a new reality with the same mindset and the same position in life. If you have the same perspective about situation or situations, you're still gonna produce the same emotions and the same reality over and over and over again. So if we talk about forgiveness, do you really need the other person to tell you, I did wrong, for you to be able to move on in your life? Do you really truly need that person to come clean, to have a confession in front of you, to tell you, oh, I did wrong? And many of us will say, yeah, absolutely. I want them to claim the responsibility. Absolutely. And then what? Were you there in that scene that person or these people did you wrong? Were you there? Do you know what had happened to you? And maybe someone else had the same situation or had the same situation, but end up with different perspective. So that means you're wrong? That's your perspective. Is that perspective serving you? Do you really need them to claim that ownership of what they have done before in order for you to move on? Is that what you really need? And maybe you'll say yes. And then what? So let's say they claimed and they said, I did you wrong. And you are absolutely right. Right. Will you give yourself the opportunity to open the door and get out of that situation? You see, the bottom line is in the end of this process, which towards the new beginning of the healing journey, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And when you're vulnerable, you need to allow yourself to state your authentic self. And when your authentic self telling the story, You need to allow yourself to peel away that conditioning environment which you created to allow yourself to create a new reality. And we cannot do that when we keep journaling the same story over and over again, or when we have friends that keep telling us, yes, you are absolutely right. That doesn't help. I don't need someone, or you don't need someone, or everyone don't need someone to tell them, yes, you are right. You were there. So give yourself the permission first to claim your story, to own that. You don't need anyone else to give you the permission to open the door and get out and start a new beginning. And the wonderful news is that you can start new beginning every single day. Aren't you blessed? You're so blessed. Every day you have a new opportunity to start fresh. But when you keep dragging, carrying that load of that had happened to you with no ability to rewire or to have a different perspective or to mature into a new perspective, you still carrying all this truck of pictures in your head, because the brain, the mind works with pictures. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Don't we love pictures? And that interpretation of the picture by hypnosis, psychotherapy, mindfulness, healthy conversation, retelling the story, all of those methods are here to help you do what? Change your perspective, the story. It doesn't mean you're changing the truth. It's choosing a different interpretation to what you told yourself about that scene. So forgiveness comes from the ability to go through the steps, part of it, obviously, with dropping the need of someone else to confirm to me that which I already know, and to allow myself to own my life and to live my reality and create my reality with my endless possibilities. And for that, I would like you to claim your birthright, claim your ability to own your life, to create your life, to liberate yourself from your own limited condition that you are. And I'm not talking about breakthrough coaching. Not that it's not important and possible and wonderful. There is a healing journey. I don't want to fix it. There's no need to fixing it. Because guess what? You fix it. Guess what? I'm going to pop up in a few years from now, a few months from now. The same thing. Curing is not healing. Curing is fixing it, which is great sometimes because we all need it. But at a certain point in your life, you need to be able to heal. And in order to heal, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable and choose the environment, the people that you can be vulnerable with. And once you do, you allow yourself to drive through your life and every day create an endless possibilities to enjoy, to fulfill, to have a life full of purpose. Happiness is great, but it's a cliche. Happiness is a band-aid. Find your purpose in life. Fulfill your purpose in life. Be able to maintain, keep, and preserve your purpose in life. I hope it makes some sense to you. Allow yourself to get out of the car, the limited car, and upgrade your car. That's an analogy of what you are seeking to produce, to create in this life. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid. I'm a phone call away. DM me. All the best, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.